Okay, we've got skulls, bats, foxes, and one of my favourite creatures ever. And today we're obviously making some chaotic little earrings, and they need to be cute, sparkly, and not rip your ears off. That one is my all-time favourite. The Grinch! Yes, they for me. And we don't want them to rip our ears off because we all like to keep our ears. So I am Gert, and this is Gert Creates, where we're going to take tiny wooden pieces and give them a little bit too much personality. I've got a mix of wooden earring shapes, and we're turning them into something magical, slightly weird, wearable art. Oh, I might even make a pendant too. Some will be cute, some will be definitely weird, and one of them is my favourite character ever, so no pressure. So we're going to be working with paint pens for glowy magic, acrylic paint pens actually, glitter, some findings, hooks, some neons. Thank you to my members, you're all fantastic, and thank you all for being here, I appreciate you greatly. There will also be some UV glitter and UV colour, but I'll also be using clear, and I need them to be clear with the UV resin to seal everything so they're strong and shiny, because we want them to be cute, but we don't want to have splinters. I'm not doing one style, each one's going to have its own different personality. Skull's a bit gothic, a bit sparkly. Bats, well, bats. A fox is going to be his usual colour, orange, and just superb. I love him. And the Grinch is going to be a tricky one, because I'm going to try and put a wire, well, a jump ring, where a jump ring really can't fit. But we'll give it a go. So we're going to start simply with some base colours, and I'm using my acrylic paint pens just to give them a colour, just something to pizzazz them up a bit. But I also want to try and keep these all lightweight, because we don't want them too heavy and hanging from your tabs. And this is just a quick, well, I say quick, Grinch took me ages, and that stuff there is called unicorn spit, and it's a stain, and that's been sent to me by the lovely Janet, and I am all for it. It is beautiful. When I say beautiful, it is the best purple ever, and it's got glitter in it, and it's shiny, and it don't half show up on black. It's so pretty. I like it very much. I do. I also use neon colorants from Michelle at Resin Rebel. I nearly lost it then, nearly. Just to highlight the bottom skull, because I want him to, well, glow a bit, and he does. I do put 2 pictures of that one on, one in normal light and one in UV light, and oh my god, the difference. It's amazing. I've proper enjoyed this. These have took me a long time, because you've got to be so delicate with your little stick. And that little stick, sent to me by Tina, and a whole bunch of other little sticks, at Paul's Resin with Love, is a godsend, because it's a lot smaller and finer than my other ones I've got. So it's perfect for this. Now, of course, a skull wouldn't be a skull if I didn't stick eyes in it. Just needed it. Seriously. Now this is a dark green glittery resin, UV resin, but it's very, very translucent, so you can still see the colour underneath. And that is just what I needed. Oh, it looks so pretty. But you can see the detail in the skull. I have to be really careful. Now, don't get me wrong, I tried to be restrained, I tried not to get stuff everywhere, but on odd occasions I did have to prise these off that acrylic block. They did get kind of stuck, but all is well. They are brilliant. So I don't want to mess them up. I don't want to mess any of them up, but mostly I don't want to mess up the Grinch. They're mine. And if you think I'm going to wear them just at Christmas, then you don't know me at all. We were actually in our local shop, and this guy who was on the till started singing Christmas songs, and I just turned around to him and went, "You know it's April, right?" He went, "I don't know how you dare wearing that." Well, obviously me forgetting what I was actually wearing, looked down and went, "Oh yeah," and I was wearing my navy blue jumper with Grinch on it. Like I said, Grinch is for life. So yeah, we had a right old giggle about the fact I'm telling him off about Christmas and I'm wearing the Grinch. Which I then told him, you know, Grinch isn't for Christmas, it's for life. So I'm being very careful because I've put green glitter in this, and it's quite chunky, and the fingers are not chunky. So I'm having to be really, really careful. This one really matters. I love it. I really do love it. But this is not the only one I'm doing. So now come out the neons. Silly me, put the clear UV, on the side of the lamp while I was curing the others. Don't do me. Really don't do me. I cured the resin as I'm trying to use it. You can see in a minute, I'll just pick it up in this big lumpy sticky mess. Ridiculous. But I put the tiniest of drops in the UV when I realised what I'd done. And it was just enough not to make it so it's not easy to cure, because you want your resin to be thin and translucent so then the light can penetrate. Now, I cured that one first, so while I was waiting for that one to cure, I did my next colour, which was green. And all these colours are lovely. They're so nice, and I've barely touched them. I have had a little practice with them with some other earrings, and I thought that would be ideal on this skull. Now, Michelle did say they look great for summer. I think all year round. Especially Halloween. Ooh, Halloween. When's it Halloween? It's too hot. I don't like it. This is tape for you to stick your things down when you want to fill in gaps. And it's a great way of making sure your resin doesn't run. Now, I've put little sticks either side, so then I can keep moving it if I want to, or hold on to it rather than the actual piece I'm using at the time. I don't always listen to myself, but it does come in handy, because the amount of times you get stuck to these things is unreal. So I'm going to have to go in very, very carefully, because there's a lot of little gaps. Now, I will be speeding this right up, because no one's got time to be watching me fill in little dots of holes. And I'll tell you which one was the most difficult. That was the fox. Now, that's white glitter UV, but I wanted it a bit more white. So I grabbed my acrylic markers, blobbed a bit at the side of it and mixed it in. And it was still translucent, just enough, but I needed the white, so the fox's accents came out better. And I must say, I do like them. And if my daughter didn't have those great big honking ring things in her ears that you can see through, she would definitely pinch them. She loves them. And to be fair, I quite love them too. And I do have a favourite though. And it might not be what you think. I mean, yeah, I was quite surprised how nice it was. So, as you can see, I'm being very careful. I do miss a few spots. I do get it over the wood, well, not the wood, I've already put orange UV down. Don't know why I did that. It was already orange. But I do have to wipe it off in some places. And you can see, I'm not using the sticks like I just said. I used my finger on the actual piece I'm working on. So it's a bit daft, really. And I need some more because I've run out. But again, same trick. Acrylic marker, white, and then mix it up with the glitter. Oh, it's so nice. They're so cute. I mean, who doesn't love a fox? Has anyone seen that woman on TikTok who she feeds the foxes and one of them comes into the house and I want a fox. I also want or some things that stink. Pepe Le Pew was trying to be one. Oh my god, I forgot. Skunk. I also want a skunk. Unfortunately, I don't have a house big enough to have all these animals that I've got. Never mind, or more. I'd love more. So, what do you think so far? Which ones are your favourite? Bearing in mind they're not quite finished, but going by what they look like at the minute, I actually thought Grinch at this point. I mean, I like the Hello Kitties. I prefer one set more than the other because it's more dark, so you can actually see the images. And then my mind changed a bit when I went to go and do the bat. And then it also changed again when I went to do the weird skull shapes. So, yeah, which one are you thinking right now? Because it's difficult. They are cute. And if I actually even wore earrings, to be honest, I don't wear them very often. I don't know which ones I'd wear first. I'd have to make them seasonal, I think. Or due to my mood. Mostly skulls for that one then. Moody. But yeah, I do like them all. They're very pretty and simple to do. I mean, yes, it takes time. And you do have to be careful. But they are simple. Super simple to do. And I have some left. I have butterflies. I have a rose. I have Jack from Jack Skellington's Nightmare Before Christmas. And I have some try. Oh, I don't know what it's called. It's a Celtic knot thing. So I might do some more. Oh, I've also got a sugar skull. I might do them and then put them up on my community page. What do you think? Should I do them and put them up, or just do them anyway and leave them where they are? You'll have to let me know. So, I do. I couldn't get away with that. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I don't know why I've started that trick. Oh dear. But I'm wiping up the excess, and now I'm top coating. And this is UV resin from Apex Resin. I won that in a competition from Tina at Pour Resin with Love. I wish I could speak. And I like it. It doesn't stink. It's quite good. So yeah, this is one I'd definitely be buying more of once I've run out of it. That one and craft resin, I think, are my favourites. I do like resiners, but value-wise, craft resin and good. See, I like them all three. I'm not a fan of Temu UV resins because nothing ever worked out for me. It's not bad for like if I want to coat things, which I'll still buy it. But yeah, I quite like craft resin UV and Apex resin. J Diction smells a bit for me. But these are all done now. I'm taking them off. There's no sticky residue with these because it's the proper tape. And now I'm getting all my findings out, and I'm just going to do one because you don't need to sit here and watch me do them all. But the one I do... oh dear. Actually, no, I'm going to do two. This is the one that I really don't want to mess up. But guess what? I mess it up. One, I put that on. Fine, straight away, perfect. Took one look at it and thought, oh, you numpty. I'd got the actual bauble the wrong way round. Now, in hindsight, if I'd have thought about it, I could have just painted the other side and tried again. But no, I tried to fix it, and then I broke the top of the bauble. So then that was me thinking, oh, that's that ruined. It's ruined. I've messed up. But no, what I did is I broke the other one. So it matched, and then super glued the bauble to the top of the bauble. And that worked out perfectly. But this means now I have to fill in the space. Whereas these earrings were supposed to be danglies. You know, so the bauble would... And I'm actually sticking my finger up against my ear and wiggling it. I'm so sorry, you cannot see me. The bauble's supposed to wiggle off the fingers. Well, now it's not, it's stationary. So to make sure it stays there, I'm going to UV the middle and make sure it's all stuck together. Just for stability, just so it looks nice. And then it looks like it should be. I must say, oh, I like them. They're Grinch. I mean, I can barely speak. They're Grinch. And they glow. They're glittery, I mean, not glow. They're just so sparkly. Here comes the one I do show you, which is the fox. And I'll be bringing up some photos. And if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, hype, all the things that you can possibly do that's for free. And if you want to support me, the QR codes will be coming up towards the end, and that's entirely up to you. No pressure. But I do have discount codes below, so check them out if you want to save yourself some pennies. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Bye bye.